guys, welcome back to New World Empire channel, Music Academy, coming your way. In this channel we do a lot, so we are here again to teach you the voice training, and your tutor is in the house, Aaron Kel. Yes, I'm excited when he told me what he was about to teach you guys, and I'm like, beautiful. He's telling me to teach you what we call the grace notes and how to apply them into your singing. Stay tuned.
Here in New World is all about music. Pentatonic scales, more like the major scales. You just happen to move the fine and the deep we go. Let me, so I know.
Alright, so today we'll be looking at what we call the grace notes. Some call it ghost notes, okay? But I call it grace notes. This is basically used in the gospel music, okay? Mostly used in gospel music, not that you cannot also use it in R&B or other genres, okay? Of course, we use it in other genres. All right, so now before you even understand grace notes, you have to understand the concept of chromatic scales, okay? Now, chromatic scales is the mother of all scales. Most of all these scales here, the pentatonic, the blues scales, you can name them. They all are derived from the chromatic scales. So let's look into chromatic scales in a slower pace for you to understand your chromatic scale. Then we can furthermore explain what is grace note. Now, for the benefit of those who are just learning this for the first time, in fact, most of you are even using grace note, but you don't even know that this is a grace note, or this is grace note. First, to dive into grace note, we'll start from the chromatic scales, then we'll look at what we call slurring. Then from slurring, then we can now go fully into what we call grace note. So come on, just enjoy this ride with me. So we're going to be starting with the chromatic scales, okay? So follow me. Do, re, mo, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, do, ti, do. Okay? So now we're going to descend. Do, ti, do, la, si, so, fi, fa, mi, mo, re, di, do. Okay? So can we take it again? A bit slower for your understanding, okay? Do, di, re, mo, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, do, ti, do. The same? Do, ti, do, la, si, so, fi, fa, mi, mo, re, di, do. Okay. So if you understand this, then we can dive into slurring, okay? So take your time, take your time. All right, guys, there you have it. That's the chromatic scale. Now, you need a keyboard for the starters. You need a keyboard to follow along. Okay, guys, so if you get the chromatic scales, then let's look at the slurring, okay? Now, the slurring now comprises of just 2 notes, okay? Now, let's get the sound of let's get the feel of what the slurring is all about. Tido, 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 tido. Now you can use any of your vowels to get this, okay? Now if you can get this, believe me, you're on the right track to what we call grace note, okay? And even riffs and run. Okay, but we don't just want to rush into that. Let's get this concept of grace note. Let's look at it again. We have Tido, 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 okay, so then we have the re, re, the re, the re, the re, okay, so we have the mi, mommy, 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 okay. Then we have the fa, mi fa, mi fa, Then we have the sol, fa, okay? So we have the la, zilla, okay? Now we have the T, ta, T, ta, T, ta, T, ta, okay? Just like that. You're doing it right. Then we have the da, ti, da, ti, da, ti, da, okay? So if you can actually do that, believe me, you're getting it right. You're getting it just right, okay? Now, I want to apply this slurring into a song so that you understand what I'm even talking about, to give you a better understanding of what a slurring is. Okay, I'm going to be doing a song by Marvin Sapp. Never would have made it. I'm sure you heard. Okay, now I'm going to do it straight without the slurring and with the slurring. If you're not adding the slurring, it will sound like this. Never, never. Okay, but if you're adding the slurring, it will sound never, never, but without the slurring, it sounds something like never. I'm sure you don't want to sing a song like never would have made it. Come on, you're sounding like an amateur now. Okay? So you want to add a bit of slur to it, okay? To make it sound more rich and matured, so that you have that professional feel, okay? You have something like never would have made it, okay? You get that as a feel of a slur, okay? All right, let's try a song like I Surrender. I surrender all. Now this is me singing it without a slur. I surrender all. But imagine me adding a slur to it. It will sound like this. I surrender all. I surrender all. And all. Okay? So that's the feel of slur. Okay? So those are songs that you can actually apply the slur to. Just learn how it feels, know how it feels. Okay? So now if you've actually understood the concept of slur and how to apply slurring to your singing, to your song, then you're on the right track. Okay, so diving into grace note now. Let's look at the grace note. We have something like I surrender all. Okay? I surrender all. Now the surrender, dotty la. Okay? And fi so zi so fa. Let me take it again. I surrender all. Okay? And I surrender all unto thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. So guys, that's it. Okay? What about let's sing Amazing Grace and apply this. Amazing grace, how sweet, okay? How sweet, dear Moredo, okay? You can apply these things in different songs, okay? How sweet the sound, Zilatola song, okay? Now you can apply these in different kinds of music and take note. Too much of it in a song, you don't want that, okay? You just want a beat of it. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Okay? So that is just how you apply grace notes to songs, okay? I'm sure you've learned a lot in this class. And if you've learned something, come on, don't forget to what? Click the subscription button and click on your notification board to get more notification on several videos that will be coming your way. Thank you once again. My name remains what? Aaron Kell, your vocal coach. Feel the music.